Hey, it's Kia, and I'm back with another video. This time I am doing a collab with Day Perfumes, the perfume enabler. Hey, hashtag DMV frag. That is my girl. We wanted to talk about our summer fragrances together. So today we have a list. We're doing 10 summer fragrances, 5 from the past and kind of 5 that we're looking forward to wearing. So I'm excited to talk about these. I've been loving all of my spring perfumes and moving on in to another season, warmer weather. Let's get into these fragrances. Okay, so for quite a few years now, I've definitely had some summer staples. And so I'm gonna tell you about 5 of those. The first one was MAC Turquoise. So this, I've had travel sizes of this, a couple bottles of this. So this is one of the fragrances that's sure to be in my summer arsenal. And this fragrance is pretty much a freshy and aquatic, clean scent, but more aquatic than clean. And this we have Anemone. That's a windflower perennial that doesn't generally have a smell, but I've learned that it adds a soft, light powderiness to the fragrance. We also have Lotus and Orris in the fragrance with blue cedar. So I have loved this for a long time. This has been with me, like I said, over the years. Every summer, I definitely have to have this one. The next one that's always in my summer arsenal is Aqua de Joya. So this is probably my 3rd bottle of this one. As you can see, it's still the old one with the old cap. I really like the new bottles with the new cap, but this one is a beautiful, sweet, kind of minty fragrance. I'll insert some notes because I don't have it for this one, but this one is just so classy. It's a classy aquatic without being uptight or too formal. This is modern classy. I absolutely love this one. I remember when I first got it the year it came out, a coworker was like, "Oh, you smell delicious." And so after that, I was like, "Smell delicious? Oh yes, this has to stay in my summer arsenal." But I absolutely love it. It's great for work. It's great for basically any occasion because it's such a gorgeous fragrance. Next fragrance that I have to have in my summer arsenal is Beach Walk by Replica. Now, I've had this rollerball for quite some time. This is your typical beach scent. You're gonna get the citrusy opening, pink pepper, coconut milk, ylang ylang, heliotrope that adds a little bit more creaminess, and benzoin and cedar. So I think I've been able to keep a travel size of this because I've always reached for these two. But this was a profile that I felt like this is all I need. I don't need anybody else's version or any other fragrances like this. Beach Walk is it. It's perfect. It's the perfect beach scent. Now, in quarantine, I've added 2 more new summer staples to these 3. And so I remember looking around for more summer scents, and then so I kind of got into Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Intense, and then I came across a Versace Eros Parfum. This is the EDT. So when I smelled it, I was like, oh, it's a citrusy summer fragrance. I already have Light Blue. I don't need anything, Light Blue Intense, actually. I don't need anything else that's citrusy. Like, that is the fragrance with the profile that I want. But as I walked away with this on my skin, it just burst into this sorbet ice cream shop. And I couldn't believe what I was smelling. I was like, where is that? That's my fragrance. It went from citrusy and then blossomed into this beautiful fruity sorbet notes. But then it becomes a little bit more woody. So this one, Versace Eros EDT, is lemon, raspberry, orange, and that's where you get all of that developing after that initial blast of citrus, to a floral mid with magnolia, jasmine, and orange blossom. And then it dies down with the musk, ambroxan, and woody notes. This is so fun, so flirty, perfect for summer. I absolutely enjoy having this one. During quarantine, the other fragrance that I absolutely loved, and I've talked, I think I'm talking ad nauseum about it, but that's how it goes, right? This is Si Passion. So Si Passion is my quintessential shampoo scent without smelling too bubbly. It's nice, mellowed fruits with pineapple. I think there's berries, but the central elements of this fragrance has rose, and it's just a gorgeous scent. This is actually one that I got compliments on. I think I oversprayed and it just wafted. People with masks on could smell me, and I absolutely love this one. So those are my 5 that I would say are my core fragrances that I have been relying on. But you know, it's 2021, the world is reopening, and so I'm looking forward to wearing some of my newer fragrances. Some I have talked about and some that I haven't much, but let me tell you what those are. The first one, let's go with the first one. So I did beach walk. It's your perfect beach scent. It gets a little suntanny, lotiony, and I'm not gonna tell you Tom Ford Eau de Soleil Blanc. That is one of my favorite staples, but I wanna try switch it up just a little bit. So I am going with this cute little travel size of Kirk Elliott's Sensational. Kirk Elliott is an indie perfumer from Los Angeles. TMC love, Nipsey Hussle. But this is sensational. So he has a collection of seasonal fragrances, and this one, as you may have guessed, it is for the summertime. And so this particular one, while it puts you in that frame of mind with maybe Beach Walk and Eau de Soleil Blanc, this one is different in that as soon as you spray it, you get this burst of lime. But for me, it comes off, okay, so first let me just say, lime, honeysuckle, and black pepper. But to me, my nose feels like, this smells like a cross between Mountain Dew and ginger ale. It's so sparkly and tickles my nose that way. It's crazy. But then it has Pacific musks in it, which gives you that aquatic sea vibe. There's sea salt and there's coconut. So I think the black pepper stays a little prominent, a little spicy, but the Pacific musk makes it clean and aquatic. This is totally unisex. It's not unisex in a way where there's a tinge of masculine notes that can make me feel uncomfortable. It's not that at all. It's not marketed one way or the other, but this wouldn't be something that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a men's fragrance. But it's totally unisex. And in comparison to Beach Walk, Beach Walk is a little bit softer and it's a little bit sweeter, I think, with the heliotrope and the coconut and the ylang ylang, but this has that black pepper, Pacific musk, sea salt, and coconut. So it's a little bit sharper, it's a little bit more zingy, and it's totally unisex. Next fragrance that I'm excited to wear because I got it not too long ago is Mancera's Juicy Flowers. So I was introduced to the scent by Lulu, the Mancera pusher. I had to get this fragrance because it follows the profile of Xerjoff's Herba Pura, or their Hardin exclusive by Mancera, or even Kirky by Tiziana Terenzi. Now, I had my eyes kind of on Herba Pura because Herba Pura, like these other fragrances, give you this kind of fruity citrus, let's see, fruity ozonic kind of cloud of a fragrance, right? So it's not just your regular fruity floral, it has this more like aromatic quality about it. And Herba Pura has the sweetness to it that's just, it stole my heart when I smelled it. It wasn't, you know, like Amber Oud Gold, where it was just that citrus kind of fruity cloud. It had that cloud of fragrance, and then in the heart there was this nice pure candy sweetness that I was really drawn to. From my royalty scents, I've gotten Kirky, I've gotten a decant of Amber Oud Gold, and those are great, but they stay with the aromatic cloud and citrus and didn't give me that sweetness that I was craving, because I just really enjoy sweet perfumes. And so Juicy Flowers by Mancera gave me that. There's more sweet and fruits in the heart of this. And so this, we have red fruits, citruses, pear, pink pepper. And then you get a kind of fruity floral mid with some rose and peach. In the base, there's the sandalwood that smooths it out. You got some more florals. There's jasmine, there's white musk, raspberry, ambergris, and vanilla. So I get all of these fruits, and then decadent fruits. So you have red fruits and you have peach, and it just makes it so enjoyable. And so this is perfect for summer, long lasting, beast or diva mode, I should say, as Lulu would say. And it's just enjoyable. I like the others, don't get me wrong, but this is more my speed because I literally crave sweetness and fragrances. So if I'm wearing a freshie, I have to spray like a vanilla somewhere just to give me that sweetness, because my palate will get kind of tired of the fresh. I need some sweet, because it gives a little pep to my step when it's some extra sweetness in there, you know? So that's Juicy Flowers. The next fragrance that I'm looking forward to wearing is, what would my list be without a Dua? So I have Dua's Oud Intense Sunlight. And if you watch my Dua videos, you may have seen me talk about this, and I was just like, not impressed. Shampoo, I mean, fruity shampoo, but you know, that's first impressions. That's what first impressions are about. So they're going to change. You're going to have more time with the fragrance. You're going to experience it more. And this one, while I came around to the realization that there are other fruity sort of shampoo-like scents that I like outside of Si Passion, this is actually one of them. So this one is inspired by Fragrance du Bois' Eau Jaune Intense, and this has gardenia in it, ylang ylang, pineapple, jasmine, orange blossom, and then in the base you have oud, vanilla, lactones, and musk. So this particular fragrance, I do enjoy the scent. It's easygoing, it's easy to wear, but because it's such a powerhouse and it has that oud in it, and my first impressions, of course, I was saying that, oh, I don't even smell the oud, because it's not the traditional oud. There's different types of oud, and this one isn't animalic or barnyardy. But it does deepen the fragrance in the way that a lot of people may think that Rose's Vanille has oud in it. Rose's Vanille does not, by Mancera, does not list oud in the notes, but a lot of people pick that up with the depth that it has in a fragrance. That's Rose's Vanilla and Sugar. And so that's the same with this. The oud in this is not crazy or very pronounced, but it gives this amazing depth to the fragrance where it's just not the fruity floral that's sprightly and left in the air. There's some substance to it. There's some body to this fruity floral fragrance. And one thing about the summertime, all of our beautiful freshies that we love, light blue intense, you spray it on, that sun hits it and it evaporates. For some people like me, the fragrance just does not last. And it's such a bummer because you think you're smelling good, you're feeling fresh and clean, you spray it all over, and then it's gone. This will last. So I've gotten a little wear out of it, but I definitely look forward to rocking this in the warmer temperatures. If you have watched my other videos, you may have seen me talk about this one as well, but you know, for good reason. It's just my truth. I'm sorry if you've heard about it too much, but this is Nina Ricci's Chant Dextas. It's running kind of close with fragrances like Sensational or Beach Walk, but this is really its own fragrance. This is going to give you ginger and lemon and pink pepper, so you get in that those spicy notes and fruity top with the C notes. There's other notes in this like rose and jasmine and magnolia, giving you that floral heart, and then the base, which only Mason Francis Kurkdjian would do. Or in this case, for Nina Ricci, he put caramel, vanilla, musk, and ambergris in the base. So while you can get that aquatic kind of beach scent, this is still fruity. The florals, they're not playing a back seat to the fragrance. They're there, and then that gourmand base just goes right to my heart because I'm a gourmand lover, and generally I'm not crazy about fresh and gourmand, but it has to kind of grow on me. For example, Love Don't Be Shy. I know it's a lot of people's favorites and I have come to love it, but I just couldn't understand it for a while, and that's because that fresh mixed with the gourmand just, it wasn't mixing well to me. I learned that from watching Demi and her boyfriend, because her boyfriend doesn't really like fresh with gourmand, and I was like, is that why Love Don't Be Shy just didn't take me by storm and become my favorite like everybody else's? But in this case, it's done so well, and I think the florals and the heart just gave it that good transition, and the sweet fruits at the top as well. So I enjoyed this a whole lot, and summer, here I come in my Nina Ricci Lancome's Soleil Lalique. So in the beginning, I was just not impressed. I was like, oh my God, coconut on top of La Vie Belle. But it's worth more of a sniff than just off the top or on a piece of paper, of course. This is a coconut done, well, look, I didn't take off the, oh, there we go. This is a coconut done well. It is on top of, so there have been reviews that this is nothing like La Vie Belle, but for me, It is. I get some of the praline and the patchouli and the that makes up that whole La Vie Belle thing. That whole La Belle DNA. And then the coconut here is right on top, just floating, and I don't want to call it a veil, but it is nicely sitting on top of those notes. It does give it a different feel, tropical, beachy, but it's still pretty. It's easy to wear, and that's what I do enjoy about it most. I don't feel like I necessarily have to be in the mood. I just have to be in the mood to smell good. So Le Cristal is one that I am definitely looking forward to wearing. I would try to limit the coconut fragrances, but I mean, when you love coconut and it's all about the summertime, that's pretty hard to do. And so I've already gone over 5, but I just cannot leave this out of my list. And that is my new Ice Star Angel Ice Star. This opens with a burst of pineapple and coconut. And it's definitely a Mugler fragrance, like the Eau Croisiers that have that praline and patchouli in the base. This one follows that, but the pineapple and coconut are just delicious and juicy on top. While I wore Eau Croisier 2020 last year, I'm definitely excited about wearing an updated tropical fragrance, the pineapple and the coconut. Guys, that's all of the fragrances that I'm going to talk about today. We can make more summer videos because I clearly have way more summer fragrances to talk about, and that I will still be wearing, but these are the ones that I really see myself gravitating towards, and I'm actually looking forward to wearing, as I have not had a chance to really wear all of these just yet and see how they perform in that nice summer weather. What are you guys wearing this summer? Or are you excited to wear, or do you have to have in your summer arsenal? If you have not, please check out Dextas' channel. If you watch my channel, more than likely you watch hers, right? Please show my fellow DMV Frag member some love. Go to her page, check out her video. Let's see what she's talking about, what she's wearing this summer. She usually has some really nice choices and selections for us, so let's hop on over there and see what she's talking about. And until our next video, make sure you subscribe so you know when it is. How are you gonna know when my next video is if you're not subscribed? Please subscribe, hit that button, hit the notification bell so that you'll be alerted when I do upload. And yeah, see you next video. Bye.